A hush fell over Westminster Abbey. The candles flickered, the choir prepared, and every eye in the historic nave turned toward the entrance. But this year, at the royal family's most cherished Christmas tradition, the story wasn't about unity or even the music. It was about a single, breathtaking, and meticulously calculated return. And it has left royal watchers and insiders alike reeling from its sheer, dazzling power. This is Royal Report 24/7, and we are decoding the visual masterpiece that was Catherine, Princess of Wales's Christmas carol service appearance. If you believe a single image can shift a narrative, then you cannot miss this breakdown. Before we dissect the moment that broke the internet, ensure you're with us for every analysis. Subscribe to Royal Report 24/7 and hit that bell. Your likes and shares fuel our ability to bring you this exclusive perspective. For months, the public image of Kate Middleton has been defined by absence, speculation, and a protective silence. But on that crisp December evening, she didn't just return to the spotlight. She commandeered it in a performance of poise and symbolism so potent, it has reportedly reset the entire royal agenda for the coming year. Now let's begin with the first and most discussed weapon in her arsenal, the gown. This was not merely a beautiful dress. This was a statement woven in silk and sentiment. Insiders with knowledge of royal wardrobe choices suggest the specific shade of crimson, a deep, regal, almost velvety red, was deliberately selected. It is the color of resilience, of quiet power, of a heart that has weathered a storm. It stood in stark, powerful contrast to the traditional, somber navy and blacks often worn by the family, ensuring she was the undeniable focal point in every wide shot. Moreover, fashion historians have been quick to note the subtle, yet clear, homage in the dress's elegant, columnar silhouette and the delicate embroidery, echoes of the late Queen Elizabeth II's own dignified style, a silent but unmistakable nod to continuity and legacy. This was sartorial diplomacy at its most brilliant. Then there was the entrance. She did not arrive hidden in a group or scurrying to a seat. Reports from inside the Abbey describe a deliberate, almost theatrical pause in the Great West Door. She stood for a moment, allowing the light from the television cameras to find her, a small, serene smile gracing her lips as she acknowledged the Dean. It was the walk of a woman completely in control of her narrative, not a convalescent, not a victim of gossip, but a future queen consort reclaiming her space. Every step was measured, every gesture calm. She offered a warm, public cheek kiss to her husband, Prince William, a gesture of unity displayed openly before the world, before taking her seat with a grace that spoke of deep, unshakable confidence. But the true mastery was in the performance beyond the performance. While the choir sang of peace and goodwill, Catherine was conducting her own symphony of connection. Cameras captured her sharing a whispered joke with Princess Charlotte, her hand resting gently on her daughter's back, the image of a present, devoted mother. She was seen leaning over to warmly greet a choir member, her engagement genuine and focused. She did not glance around nervously or seek the camera's approval. She simply was radiant, engaged, and impossibly solid. This was the utter annihilation, without a single word spoken, of the wild conspiracy theories that had swirled in her absence. Her presence screamed vitality. Her demeanor screamed strength. Insiders close to the Wales household have revealed this was no happy accident. This was, they claim, the first major, visible maneuver in what we have previously discussed as the Middleton Protocol, the long-term strategy to fortify her family's position. This appearance was phase one, the reclamation. Its goal was not just to attend a service, but to visually and emotionally re-anchor the Princess of Wales in the public consciousness as the stable, elegant, and irreplaceable center of the monarchy's future. To make the months of gossip and noise seem, in retrospect, absurd and disrespectful in the face of such concrete, glowing poise, the impact within the family is said to have been electric. Sources suggest King Charles watched with immense pride, seeing in his daughter-in-law the embodiment of the dignified modernity he craves for the crown. For Prince William, It was the public restoration of his partner in arms, a silent end to a period of protective anxiety. And for the wider court, it was a potent reminder. While others deal in dramas and documentaries, the Princess of Wales deals in symbolism, and she is its undisputed master. Contrast this with the reported atmosphere elsewhere. The absence of the York princesses, as we've covered, spoke of painful exclusion. The continued legal battles of Prince Harry speak of fractious conflict. But Catherine, in one silent, stunning walk, reminded the world what star power looks like within the system. Not in breaking it, but in elevating it through sheer, unwavering commitment to its theater. This was more than a Christmas Carol appearance. This was a coronation of public sentiment. A dazzling reassertion that the future of the monarchy has a face, a style, and a steel core. She didn't just steal the spotlight. She reminded everyone why it was hers in the first place. Point: one evening, one dress, one walk, and the narrative has been rewritten. At Royal Report 24/7, we specialize in seeing the strategy behind the smile. This was a masterclass in royal reentry, and the repercussions will be felt for months to come. To follow the next phase of the Middleton Protocol as it unfolds, you must stay with us. Subscribe now, signal your appreciation with a like, share this analysis of a modern royal triumph, and ring that bell. The spotlight is firmly held. This is Royal Report 24/7.